Today we talk about Nerf guns on the DOYO Live Marketing Show. Hey everybody, Dennis Schrotti, founder of DOYO Live, the digital marketing interactive design conference, coming to you live from the home office today on a Friday. Feeling fine. DOYO Live is less than 1 month away. Did you get your tickets yet? That's not important right now. What we want to talk about though is our special guest joining us, 8-year-old Mr. Mikey. Mikey, what's up?
Nothing.
How's your summer vacation going, brother?
Good.
Yeah? All right. So we wanted to have Mikey on because this past week we were hanging out at the Schrotti estate, and Mikey's my oldest of 3 children and soon to be 4th on the way. Got a little brother coming. You stoked?
Yeah.
Super pumped? All right. And we have Nerf guns on a regular basis. Nerf gun wars on a regular basis. Well, what we're talking about is how to get free Nerf guns, which would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it, Mikey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was walking around the house today, or I'm sorry, this past week, and he brought something up that was tugging at my heartstrings because I thought, my gosh, he might be going into the family business. Hey, Andrea, thanks for joining. Becky, thanks for joining. Jade, thanks for joining. So anyway, Valley Digital Services, a year-long sponsor of DOYO Live Digital Marketing Interactive Design Conference. Thank you, Valley Digital Services, for dropping by. Mr. Ralph Bajak, thank you for dropping by as well. So Mikey was walking through the kitchen. I thought he was going into the old family business when he was talking about building subscribers on video. He was like, all week he was nagging at me. What did you ask me to do?
I asked you to film a Nerf gun video
Why do we want to do that?
because I wanted to get subscribers. So if we get to 1 million subscribers or 2 million, we could earn Loot Crate. It could be free Nerf guns for free. It could be anything.
So listen, I have a ton of trees down in my yard right now that we chopped up last night, sticks laying everywhere. Dude could go out and clean the yard up, make a few bucks from dad, and go buy a Nerf gun. But yet, what's he thinking? Content strategy. That's right. Build 1 million followers and then monetize. He didn't even stumble across it and didn't even realize it, but he's trying to come up with his own content strategy of making Nerf gun videos, posting them to YouTube, building the subscriber, and then from there, as he builds a subscriber list, getting Nerf to send him free guns, Nerf guns, and also a third-party site called Loot Crate. So this is something that I probably need to have a little bit of more parental control in the house. But Mikey, talk to me about what you think Loot Crate is. How did you find it first? How did you find Loot Crate?
I found Loot Crate. I was watching a Nerf gun video.
You want coffee?
No.
No, that's right. You're too young. Touch your growth.
At the end of the video, this guy, his name is Paul, and he was talking about Loot Crate. So, and Loot Crate is when you get subscribers, then you get free anything for free. It comes to your house. You don't even have to order it or anything. It can just come to your house.
Magically shows up.
Yeah.
So here's the interesting thing about lootcrate.com is that it's an affiliate program that if you build up a subscribership, a follower, it gives you an opportunity to make money. Almost like a multi-level marketing, but defined as affiliate. And they're targeting, which somewhat scary, right? But these kids that are 8 years old that are consuming content onto YouTube, making buying, purchasing decisions. So you as a marketer today are sitting there saying, well, that's because it's B2C, business to consumer. And it's always been that coveted age. Kids are watching cartoons, you're gonna have product placement, you're gonna have stuff in there that you're trying to impact. And that whole dynamic has completely changed. We pulled the plug on our cable television over a year ago, simply streaming Netflix, Hulu Plus. We have an antenna for regular TV. But Mikey, where do you watch most of your TV shows? We were talking about it earlier.
Oh, on YouTube.
YouTube? What do you watch? And all your friends? They're watching YouTube too.
They don't watch YouTube that much.
Who's what Nerf gun show do you watch?
I watch the guy Paul from Eli and Liam, and the guy Paul.
So if you don't know Eli and Liam, they have millions of followers to their YouTube page, subscribers.
Yeah.
And they've been making content marketing videos and just fun videos of them having Nerf gun wars, right?
Yeah.
And then as they've built up this following, all these kids watch these videos and consume them. And what an awesome opportunity for, and we're not even getting paid yet, Mikey, for this, but Nerf to have their product in placement in influencer marketing, and that's how they're getting to kids these days. And you sit there and you think to yourself, okay, so big deal, Mikey's 8. You know, when Mikey goes to the grocery store and you have the cereal boxes that are placed at eye level, the sugary candy ones, that's how all of the product placement happen in grocery stores. We want to sell to kids, because kids, they'll do what? My kids are the best salespeople in the world. You know why? They nag the heck out of their parents for stuff all the time. I'm not alone. Mom, we want it. Mom, we want it. Mom, we want it. Dad, we want it. Dad, we want it. Usually I make them sell me something when that happens. But when we're in the grocery store, they're not looking at the Captain Crunch anymore. Instead, they're looking at this because this is what we do to occupy them. And that eyeball, that content, is actually on that video screen. So Mikey's consuming the majority of his TV. Don't do that. Mikey's consuming the most of his TV through YouTube, on Netflix, on Hulu Plus, streaming TV. So you're not seeing the commercials that you once saw to get you excited, but it's even more interesting because you actually get to see the products in use. So, Siri's answering questions. So, Mikey, let's talk about how you're going to build up this big, massive following on YouTube by making videos. What do you think we need to do?
I think we need to just go downstairs, and we need to make our Nerf gun videos. If we can make it to 1 million subscribers, we can get our loot crate and free Nerf guns, and new Nerf guns, cooler Nerf guns means it could be more subscribers and stuff, and cooler films of people using those Nerf guns. What about the Modulus? Remember that one?
Okay. So, RJ, thanks for dropping by. City of You, sponsor of DOYO Live. Brandon Kovac, a speaker at DOYO Live. Hey, Brandon, you better give me that talk pretty soon because we got to get that up on the website. Calling you out, brother. Anyway, listen, Mikey, so here's how you're going to build up this following. Number one, we're going to make compelling, interesting content marketing videos, right?
Yeah.
We're maybe going to call Purple Films, one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
And we're going to make some fun videos with you and your brother having a Nerf gun war. 2, we're not only going to make a video, but we're going to make it interesting. We're going to have to do this on a consistent basis. So we can't just make one video and think that the entire world's going to watch it all at one time.
No, I
but
don't think that.
we're going to have to make multiple videos. And we're going to have to put them on YouTube. And we're going to have to think about a couple different things. Number one, we're going to have to think about how we distribute that video. So we're going to have to go beyond just YouTube. Where else do you think we could put that video?
We could put it in,
Come on, get it right, get it right.
Facebook.
Yes, we could push it on Facebook and maybe
Instagram.
There we go.
Maybe.
Right, so we're going to try and build up this following, and as we build up this following by pushing out video, now we're going to have to decide, are we All right, so we're back. A little technical difficulty for just 2 minutes. Hopefully we didn't lose too many people. Anyway, we're going to have to post content on a consistent basis, make it compelling, make it interesting, and we're going to have to distribute that. We're also going to have to make a decision, Mikey, whether or not we are going to let Google monetize that by putting advertisement on our video. And what they'll do is for about every 1 million views, you can make about $10,000. How many Nerf guns do you think you could buy with $10,000?
I think I could buy 100 Nerf guns and just keep them in my basement, and then my basement will be a Nerf gun arsenal.
Maybe we could start dealing in like a black market Nerf gun, like underground thing, or we could sell them on eBay. Anyway, or maybe we could talk to Ralph Fajak about how we can invest in your college fund. Not a bad idea. Anyway, I digress. So, you can absolutely, by putting out content on a consistent basis, if you're a kid or you're an adult, and a kid obviously can do this, can accomplish this. There are people that are doing it today. It just takes a lot of grit and time. Let's talk a little bit about how you watch, like where you watch some of your TV. So you watch Hulu, you watch Netflix, and you watch TV shows on YouTube now. What's your favorite TV show on YouTube?
My favorite TV YouTube.
Oh, wait, let me jump in here. First of all, we've taken a whole new level to nerding out and laziness, because now you watch people playing video games instead of just playing video games. You watch people play video games on YouTube.
Because they're video games that we don't have and we really like them.
Who gets that? Why do you watch that? What's interesting about that? It's like a TV show. But what do you like watching? Why do you like watching Minecraft videos?
You don't watch Minecraft videos. Minecraft sucks.
No, it doesn't. Don't talk like that. What do you like watching?
We like watching Nerf gun videos because like it's kind of like they're real. Like they have the sniper. They have the Yes, they do have that. They have this. They have.
What about the video games that you watch on YouTube? Which games have you watched people play?
I have watched.
We know the ones you've gotten in trouble watching people play.
Tail out the phone, not me. Blame Tail on that.
But what's a video game that you watch people play?
I watch.
You like Minecraft. You like watching Minecraft. What's another one?
I don't really watch Minecraft that much.
Okay. Anyway, so what? So answer the question. You were watching people play video games. Which video games were you watching?
I was watching.
Recall. I remember. All right, we'll come back to that question.
Okay.
But you do watch a lot of TV through YouTube. You watch Eli and Liam, the Nerf Gun Wars, those sorts of things. And you're not, so if you're in marketing today, how are you going to get to, brave dad. Yes, thanks, Beth. So Mikey, so if you're in marketing today, how are you going to get to these kids? And product placement is one of those things. If you look at what Lego does, they use a lot of user-generated content through their mechanisms to post videos about Lego making. If you think about Minecraft and the millions of videos that are consumed and created by people recording themselves playing video games, it's one of the best built-in arms for marketing for an organization. Now, you may not be able to control the message. And I know what a lot of people are thinking. Well, it's B2C. And this little person right here controls a lot of the buying decisions in our household, has a ton of influence. They're great little salespeople. They will nag us to death until we actually try to make a decision on a purchase. So we have chores for them that they have to accomplish. But Mikey's thinking more broader beyond chores, and he's thinking about building subscribers to a following. And I thought it was me that inspired it, but apparently it's some doofus on YouTube that has helped to inspire that. So now here's the other thing. So Mikey might be at the middle or the low age of this rung, and I hear all these B2B marketers say, "Well, it's B2B, it's B2B," but really, if you think about it, there's always a person on the other side of the purchasing decision. And that 14-year-old today, if you're going to be in marketing in 5, 10, 15 years, if you're at that level of your career, even 20 years, this person is going to be making purchasing decisions for an organization, as crazy as that is, in just about 10 more years. And if they're being conditioned now in this world that we live in today to consume video and technology and information through these mechanisms and completely become numb to messaging in the traditional landscape, what does it tell you have to do with the delivery mechanism of how you're going to engage this individual, now and in the future, whether they're the consumer or they're the buyer? So, Mikey, you play a lot of games on your phone, don't you? On my phone, or your mom's phone?
Oh, on your phone, but I only play one game on Mommy's phone.
And when you are playing that game, do you get pop-ups?
I only get ads about a different game.
And what do you usually do with that?
I hit the X button.
And you're 8, right? You're like, I'm out of here. Is it annoying?
Huh? Yeah, like every second it just go. And I get pop-ups when Mommy's friends are texting her when I have her phone. It's like okay, there's a text. Then I play the game. And then there's another one. Then
that's a text message, though. That's a little bit different than the pop-up ad. And you've become understanding to know that those are annoying, they're disruptive, and you are now pretty much numb to those. Like, you don't even care about those, right?
Yeah.
So
just swipe it.
another thing that you have to consider from a marketing perspective is that if you go out to a restaurant, I call it the electric leash or the electric babysitter, that there's not a restaurant that you won't go to in 2017 that you'll sit there at 6 o'clock tonight and a parent has handed a smartphone to the kids so they can sit through and enjoy a halfway decent meal with their family out in public, instead of engaging obviously in conversation. And we're guilty of it as parents as well. But what's happening is that the kids see they're sitting at the table watching a YouTube video, TV, remotely, or they're playing a video or playing a video game with in-app advertising because it was probably free, and they've been conditioned to do what, Michael? Tune it out, right? And that's just the world that they're growing up in. So again, from a marketing perspective, it creates an interesting challenge, and you're going to have to get that content to these individuals in some capacity. Now, talk to me about Amazon.
Amazon. Okay, so.
Why do you got a big smile on your face when it comes to Amazon?
Okay, so you could go on your computer and go to Amazon. You could get the app Amazon.
From your smartphone?
Yeah. Mommy has it.
Who told you about this?
No, I found it on Mommy's phone. I found the app on Mommy's phone. And so I went to the computer and I told my mom I want to go to Amazon. She got me on Amazon, and then I wanted the new Nerf gun. I wanted this one. And I said, Mom, I want this Nerf gun. And Tail got one too.
What chores did you do?
Uh-huh.
What chores did you do to get that Nerf gun?
I didn't do any.
Really?
No, just my Nerf gun.
I gotta go.
jammed up.
I gotta go have a talk with Mommy. Anyway, Paulina, take a hike for right now.
Okay, and
So how do you know? So then all of a sudden you place an order on Amazon and it shows up at your house the next day, and now you're able to go shopping all the time, right? So now at night you're sitting there looking at Amazon. You could actually make a purchase. It's pretty sweet. How did you figure out how to use Amazon? Don't put that at the screen.
I figured it out. I said, Mom, I want a new Nerf gun, and it took a while. I wanted to go to the store, but the other night she said let's just order it off of Amazon.
Because why? Mommy's busy.
Yeah.
We've got you, Mateo, Paulina.
And then the other baby.
On the way.
Yeah.
And then Daddy.
And then I ordered it that night. Then it came the next day. I loved it. I was stoked about it. And then
You're rambling now.
And then
Get to the point. So you understand.
And then Tail wanted one too, so he got one too. They both came on the same day.
Yep.
And then I started watching the Nerf gun videos, and I wanted that other one. I put it in the cart on Amazon.
Did not hit buy, right?
Yeah.
So here's what's interesting.
Wait,
so now, hold on, let me talk. So now we got an 8-year-old boy that understands the mechanisms behind Amazon. The principle is about being able to actually go on, search, find a product that they will like, and put it into a cart. Furthermore, they actually saw that product not through a TV commercial, but on YouTube in action in a 1, 2, 5 minute video for two little boys that have 2 million subscribers to their followership. Then, to follow that up, now the 8-year-old recognizes we are back. Hey everybody, move a little bit closer to the signal. You may have dropped off. Anyway, I have with me today Mikey Schiraldi, my 8-year-old son. We are talking about building subscribers on YouTube. And not only that, monetizing Loot Crate, and how he digests information on. Oh, you saw half my head. All right, so here's what we want to do. The next thing I wanted to Mikey wanted to ask you. First of all, Mikey, what's your favorite game on Xbox?
Star Wars.
We were also talking about how kids are watching, as a form of entertainment, watching other people play video games and have built up millions of followers on sites like Twitch. Twitch, and YouTube has a gaming channel as well. But what we really want to talk about too, so as we move on from that, we want to thank Mikey for dropping by today as a guest on the DOYO Live Marketing Show to talk about how the youth, you tired? Did you get enough sleep last night or what?
I went to bed at 11 o'clock.
Don't say that out loud. People are going to think that we're not managing you the right way.
That's not true.
So, here's what's funny about it. So, we wanted to have Mikey on today. My so-called counterparts in the area of expertise in marketing say kids and dogs should not be in your marketing videos. Unless, of course, there's one laid out on the couch behind you and there's one standing next to you. But I really want to talk to you today, which I think is super important, about how kids today are digesting information that we're trying to, from a marketing perspective, of put out in front of them and get information to them. It's how the adults really want to consume as well. They're crossing out of in-gaming apps. They're going to be making buying decisions already in households, and they're impacting that, but they're going to be in that workspace here eventually. And if you don't figure out a way to deliver content marketing strategies that are integrated into the programming, you're not going to lose that audience. It's also, I find it fascinating that as much as I walk around and live and breathe marketing and content marketing strategies, that Mikey was walking around talking about building a subscribership. It had nothing to do with me, but everything to do with that he saw on YouTube. And the last thing I'll leave you with him before we make the big announcement on our keynote speaker for DOYO Live. The second version is the second keynote for DOYO Live. Announce that today here in a minute. So you were watching that video. The guy told you what? Don't buy stuff.
Okay, don't buy your darts and your
for your Nerf gun.
Yeah, don't buy your darts. Don't buy your darts and your Nerf guns in the store. They're way too expensive. Like 200 of a 200 pack of darts in the stores is like $20. On Amazon, it's only like $9. And I bought this, and at this gun at the store is like, I don't know, like... You don't know, like thousands of dollars? Yeah, but on Amazon, this was only $24. So, you know what? There you have it, folks. Live from Mikey Santino says, buy your guns off of Amazon and your darts. And your darts, yeah. All right, let's walk it back into the TV room, because we have to make a very important announcement today. Did you want to ask me what that announcement is? Yes. What is it? What is that announcement? You know what a keynote speaker is? No. You don't know what a keynote speaker is? No. Like